How's it going, everyone? I'm Isle. Today is a best of 3 series. Our first map is Royal Blood, and in the top right we have our blue Zerg player from South Korea. One of my favorites. It's Solar. His opponent, the bottom left corner, our red Terran player from France, an absolutely powerhouse of a Terran. It's Clem. This is a best of 3 series. I probably already said that, but now you know for sure. And yeah, this is going to be fun. These two players, super solid. Solar's on form. Like, if you've been following a little bit of StarCraft, you might have known. You might have seen some of their results. Yeah, Solar's been playing some really good StarCraft, beating quite a couple of players. I don't want to go too much into that because I'm hoping to be able to find the replays of said tournament. Yeah, because he's been doing really well. I've always rated Solar very highly. I know he's not maybe the most exciting Zerg, because he kind of plays normal. He just does normal things. Every now and then he'll throw something out, but nothing ever really crazy. You know, if you look at someone like Dark flings out random stuff. Like, no one, probably not even Dark, knows what he's doing, which makes him really fun to watch. And then you got guys like Cyril that is just super solid, and Reyna, who's aggressive. But Solar, yeah, he plays Zerg really well. And on a bad day, he loses his entire army to nukes. It's a shame, I'm sorry, that's so bad. I feel for him. But yeah, definitely super solid player. Yeah, anyway, his French opponent, Clem, is an action-packed, high-voltage Terran that loves to just be in everyone's faces, who in this game is going for a super greedy build. Single barracks, no reactor, into a very quick third CC. And, Solar is going for an extremely early roach push. This could be a very quick game number 1. He's got nothing. His gases are only coming up now, which means he's not going to have any reactors here. His factory is going to be super delayed. He has gone for the greediest build that he could. He's losing marines to these Zerglings. 5 roaches on the production tab. Solar, who I literally just said plays relatively standard, doesn't do anything crazy. Here he comes with a super early roach build. This, unfortunately, like, maybe Clem holds this. Clem's got amazing micro, but yeah, you need the factory. You need a cyclone. I mean, a tank would work too, but a cyclone ideally. There's gonna be a couple of ravages with the roaches. This is gonna hit hard. The bunker's coming up. Clem didn't even scout. He has seen nothing. He's seen a couple of Zergling, which, I mean, you know, that's not that strange. The bunker's not even finished. The roaches are approaching. He's trying to get that up. He's going for a reactor now, which means he's got 2 marines. Oh, Clem. Solar, go. You gotta go. There's nothing. Now he's switching the reactor over. He sees it now. Panic stations. SCV is gonna come in. They're gonna try repair the bunker, and yeah, they're going to. But a lot is going to be lost. He's pulling a lot more SCVs from the main base. 6 workers going down so far. Solar's doing a good job morphing those injured roaches into ravages. The bunker's about to fall. 9 SCVs have gone down. He's trying to get 2 Hellions out, but Hellions aren't very good against roaches. 13 workers. 17 workers. The roaches are still here. And Solar's doubling down. He's still making some more. The bunker is still alive somehow, but 24 workers. There the bunker goes down. The marines are GG. Oof. Unfortunately, Clem hit by a very, very aggressive timing. And just like that, we find ourselves in game number 2. Solar taking an absolutely brutal game number 1. That was a bit of a build order loss for Clem. He tried to go super greedy. Now, I don't know for sure, but maybe he knows that Solar generally doesn't do stuff like that. So he was thinking, okay, well, I can get away with this. I know my opponent. Ugh. Picks off a Zergling. Doesn't get the second one. Queen's gonna come out and shoo it away. But yeah, that was unlucky. Now he's gone for a lot more of a conservative build with a factory before. I say that. Yeah, the factory was built before the CC was started. So he wants to make sure that he doesn't die to a similar push once again. And okay, so it's going to be another barracks to follow this up. Are we going to see the third one? We should, as soon as he's got the minerals for it, right? Huh, maybe not. Tech lab on the barracks. Okay. Everything seems okay. This is an odd one. 2 barracks? Is that a thing? What is he going to do with this? Is this just going to be for a nice early stim pack? Or is he going to change it around to get tanks early out? He's going for Marines. So it's not going to be any Colossus Hellbat type of shenanigans. But yeah, if he had the factory out at a reasonable time, and he could get the tech lab out because his gas was so delayed, he would have had a cyclone, which, you know, maybe he still doesn't hold. But I mean, that bunker survived for a really long time. Yeah, early stim coming up, starport also. And a little bit more of a normal game. But I absolutely love what Solar did. They're very nice, strong timing. Hitting with those roaches. It is a very cheesy build, relatively speaking. Although when I think of Zerg cheese, you know, unless you're doing a 12 pull or a Ling flood, you know, those cheeses are a lot more, I want to say gentlemanly than some Protoss cheese. Blah. Protoss players. Yeah, they do funny things. I'm joking. I'm being so horrible to Protoss players. Is it very obvious that I played a game today and died to a very cheesy Protoss? I don't know. Maybe it's obvious. Maybe I'm giving away. Ugh. But yeah, actually no. Bit of a cheesy build there. It is got him the first game, and now we'll see what he does in the second one. I didn't even get to talk about the players too much in that one. While we have a little bit of dancing back and forth, I think I can quickly. I want to talk about their rankings in terms of a League of Legends ranking system. Now, both of these players, top 10 in the world, which is great for Solar. Like, I'm really happy that he's doing really well. But anyway, Solar, rank number 9, and Clem is rank 10. So they're both very highly ranked according to League of Legends. Now, what's interesting about this is Terran versus Zerg, or Zerg versus Terran, depending on whichever perspective you're going from, is both of these players' best matchups. So, you know, it'll be interesting now to see what Clem can do to pull back in this one. He's going for a timing here. The armor is finishing. I'm assuming it's going to be Hellbats. Yep, there it is. So Hellbats with a bunch of Marines. The Zerglings, they're trying to set up a surround. There's a lot of Queens here. Transfusers going down. Zerglings coming from all different angles. The Hellbats are starting to fall. The Queens are trying to target the medevacs. They get rid of one of them, and that is going to diffuse the situation perfectly for Solar. Solid defense. Absolutely solid defense. Yeah, the amount of Queens he has is just perfect. And that surround, very solid. I might have said solid a lot of times, but you know, there it is. And along the way, he actually got 5 workers with his Zerglings. So, you know, he's now got a bunch of Banelings coming out. Hello. I clicked on the Banelings, but anyway. Macro hatchery coming up here. Clem's still missioning around a little bit with these Marines, but I don't suspect you're going to get too much done. Baneling speed has just started, so not maybe the perfect timing. Nah, it's alright. No, it's decent. But yeah, where are they going? Ooh, is he going to catch these Marines? These Marines are a little bit low on health. Yeah, let them heal up a bit, Clem. Combat shields just finished off. He's getting drilling claws, so we know it's going to be a Widow Mine play from Clem. He does favor his Widow Mines. It helps that he's so quick, you know. I find Widow Mines really tricky to play. But again, I don't play Terran very well, so, you know, don't listen to me. Hydra Den. So it's going to be Hydra Ling Bane. I like. Hydras have gained a lot of popularity in the most recent patch. Obviously, they did get buffed. And we're seeing it a lot more. Not only as a stepping stone to lurkers, I mean, in some matches they kind of still are, but they've become a lot more common and we see them played a lot more, which I love. I think that's great. I love the Hydra as a unit. I think it's one of the coolest Zerg units. So it's good to see that they are getting a little bit of love and playing some more. Solar's creep though is looking really strong. Like his play in general. I mean, this queen's getting caught a little bit out of position. Here's the Zerglings to help them. Raining speed not quite done yet, so one detonation goes down, a single medevac also goes down. Overall, not too bad. Ooh, he's going to try catch it once again. Quick pickup. Nice and early infestation pit as well. So we're going to see Hive. +2. Melee upgrades also coming up. A couple of Marines coming from this side as well. So here's Clem trying to get a little bit of tempo in his favor. That Widow Mine could be very annoying to deal with. Good split there, very good split there from Solar. That medevac is going to go blasting into the main base. There's already a bunch of Hydras waiting and a Spore Crawler. Zerglings on the other side. Solid defense. Solar playing a very good game. Clem's going to push on this right side of the map again. There's a bunch of Banelings, got to be careful. Baneling speed is not almost finished. That upgrade takes a long time. But yeah, 2-2 upgrades on the way for Clem as well. He's a little bit behind on the upgrades, but not major. His 4th base is also coming up at the same time. More pushes coming down this side. Yeah, this is Clem. This is what he loves to do. He loves to be pushing from multiple angles, in, out, clearing the creep. And he's done a good job. I mean, the creep, not too long ago was up to, yeah. So he's pushed it back a decent amount. That's going to mean that he can push nicely into this area. Once again, we see Marines pushing from this side. A couple get picked off. You've got to be careful with the Hydras out now. Ooh. Interesting dropping placement there. Yeah, but with the Hydras out, things become a lot more tricky. That's a ton of lings. Supply so far in favor for Solar. Getting a ton more Banelings. That's 19 more Banelings. There comes the Lurker Den. Lurker Den's going to really stop Clem's tempo-based style. Yeah, he's clearing up some more creep on this side. Ow. Widow Mine here in the main base. That's being annoying. These Marines going to catch up these queens, but here comes the Banelings. Widow Mine. Okay, good retreat there by Solar. The rest of his army is coming to reinforce. Widow Mine hits decent amount. Ooh, that's a big hit from the Widow Mine. That was a very decent hit. This army will be chased back. There's still a couple of Marines sitting on this side. They're going to start clearing out some creep again. My brain stopped halfway through that sentence. The surround is going to come in. Got to be careful with those medevacs. Yeah, he pulls out just in time. That sounded dodgy. Sorry. 12-year-old joke. Just ignore me. These two Banelings. Where did you go? Did you guys just have like a roll around? Having a grand old time. We see the Lurker upgrades coming up as well as Adrenal Glands for Solar. Hang on. Something hit. Where did it hit? There's drones going down. What am I missing? Maybe it was from this side. Unless there's the Widow Mine buried somewhere and I can't actually see it on the minimap. I'm looking for all that I'm worth. But yeah, 7 drones go down there. Worker count still in favor of Solar. He's sitting on a comfortable 91 workers. Decent army, yeah. It's a lot of Widow Mines though. Ghosts are already out. Oh, gotta be careful. Big Widow Mine hit there. This army's being chased. Great surround from Solar coming down with the Zerglings from the top. And this army has got to retreat. Parasitic bombs are going down. Just one goes down. That medevac is going to fall. Good defense once again. This other army from Clem is pushing on the right side once again. They do get rid of a single base and they start picking off some workers. Medevacs are going to start falling to that spine crawler. Widow Mine's burrowing. Gotta be careful. Decent hits there. Solar, do something before it becomes a planetary. There we go. Yeah, cancelled, lifted. Here comes the Terran to reinforce on this side. The rest of the Zerg army is swarming across the map. And yeah, with this creep taken out, the reinforcements are a lot slower than what they could be. I think Solar definitely needs to try spread his creep. He is desperately trying to. The army looking pretty decent for Clem. Supplies very even, and these Widow Mines could get some decent hits in. This is chaos all over the map. Decent hits there. Big Baneling explosion on this side. Parasitic Bomb once again. There's so much happening. At the same time, this base is being harassed by the Zerglings. Okay, Solar gonna just draw back, regroup a little bit. He is still ahead in supply. Mostly that's workers. At the same time, we have lurkers moving into this base. One of them gets hit by a Widow Mine, well, double Widow Mine, so they do go down. Some steady targeting going down. Snipes at the same time. There's big engagement on this side with the Hydraling Bane army once again. Clem can't really deal with it. Okay, there's the Ghost. They're gonna start picking off. But yeah, this base is in trouble once again. Cancelled, lifted. He dropped a blinding cloud on the CC so that the planetary can't target his units. That's very cool. There's a single lurker left over. Finally, it will be picked off. Okay, so that little lurker play here on the right side, definitely a good play for Solar. He's getting a ton more. So now it's going to be Lurker Ling Bane with a little bit of Vipers for support. Does he have? He's only got one. Yeah, this is going to be a very strong army. Sending a ton of Lings over to that side. This army is going to be able to defend a lot from the Terran. Yeah, that's a lot of Lings. There are some Widow Mines. Gotta be careful. Okay, they don't hit too big a clump. More going here. At the same time, the lurkers getting buried over here. There is a tank, which is shelling away at those lurkers. Zergling's going to pick it off. This base, once again, is going to be in a little bit of trouble. It is almost a planetary. Banelings. I want to keep an eye on the planetary. The planetary is going to go down. That army gets chased back. The Banelings still in pursuit, but they do get targeted down before they can hit the infantry army. And now, yeah, Clem is struggling for money. He needs another base. He's got this one, which is decent, but his other bases are starting to mine out, and there was a lot of workers killed. I feel like something happened here again. He's gonna try and move on over to this side. Solar has taken this base already, so he's in a very good position. Solar maxed out once again. His economy is absolutely booming. Picks off a couple. Big engagement all over the map. Couple of Widow Mines, but nice pullbacks there from Solar. Vipers flying in. What's it gonna do? It's gonna get EMP'd. Okay, the Terran army is still alive. Barely. More Banelings coming in. Takes one decent hit, and it's just Ghost left over. That's gonna be a reinforcement with 70 Lings, but yeah, there's damage on the other side. Whew. Solar sticking it to Clem in a very, very solid. I said solid too many times. Alright, drinking game again. Every time I say solid, take a shot. But yeah, Solar takes a very, very strong game against Clem. That was fun to watch. I really enjoyed it. I hope you did too. If you did, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more StarCraft content. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the support. I appreciate it. And yeah, I will see you in the next one.